Ganni. I feel like this is the last Ganni piece I'm going to feature today, but you can definitely bet I'll be talking about Ganni in the future. Again, they're one of my favorite go-to brands, especially for basic pieces. And these shoes, I've included lug sole shoes. So basically any like chunky platform shoe that kind of appears to have almost like traction, that I think is not only a timeless kind of silhouette for a shoe, but you can find them in like a boot style, like a tall boot style, a more like calf or ankle boot style. But one of my favorite ways to incorporate this lug sole shoe trend is in sandals, because I live in New York City, and wearing flip-flops in the city is just kind of like an agreed upon no, because again, like, you don't know what you're going to be stepping in. And I think with elevating the platform, so anything really with a lug sole is going to work really well in like a city setting, right? Because you're getting a little bit of height off the ground. If you step in something gross, it's probably not going to touch your skin. So not only is it like quite functional, but you're also getting the style as well. And I think, again, lug sole is, I included them in a trendless items that I think are going to always stay in style series I did on TikTok a little while ago, because the silhouette is so classic. And these Ganni lug sole shoes are literally so perfect. If you use the code birthday, you can get 25% off of like any kind of like fashion item on Verishop right now. And if I were to recommend anything to get today, it would probably be these sandals. Um, Again, I think a pair of like functional black sandals are going to work pretty much for everyone as long as you're in the right climate to wear them. It's summertime in New York City, so these are going to be reaching for to pair with literally all of my outfits. It's been a while since I've seen a pair of shoes that I've thought to myself, oh, I can like find these thrifted or whatever. No, like, there's no way I could probably find a quality pair of sandals that have this lug sole that I'm after thrifted. It will probably take a really long time. But again, I love Ganni, and I think all their clothes are extremely well made, and their shoes are meant to last, which is another really important thing when you're considering building your wardrobe to match your personal style. You want the pieces that you're purchasing or introducing to your wardrobe to last and to grow with you. And especially when we're talking about elevated basics like I'm showing today, I think that's really where you're going to try to go after quality. Because again, statement pieces tend to come and go within the trend cycle. That's not going to always be the case, but more like statement pieces, I feel like that's where you can kind of like maybe find thrifted or vintage. But for the basics, I would go try to seek out things that are going to have that really high quality factor about them. And these shoes, I think, are the perfect example. I'm obsessed with them, if you couldn't tell. I also really love it's on Verishop right now, but Ganni also has a pair of really tall, almost like rain boots from Ganni. I'm truly obsessed with them too. But I think if we're talking about like seasonality, I think sandals are really the way to go right now. I am really, really into this one specifically. Um, but I think if you're interested in the trend, just anything that's kind of like lug sole or even like a chunky platform is going to really work. And I'm going to be wearing these literally all summer. Okay.